I suppose I'd like to say it's easy to cook in the modern day. I've got a slow cooker, it's true. Costs about 20 quid. It's cheap enough too. It's cheap on electric, literally. But what you always should do is buy cheap fresh veg like me. It only costs 50 pence, what can I say? Don't cut it in half, it'll start rotting straight away. So peel the leaves off, literally. And that way it keeps fresh and lasts longer for thee. I can get a week or two, I reckon, out of this that way, rather than cutting in the middle and wasting it all and throwing it away. It's not the environment I'm worried about, it's true, it's cash, because I ain't got anything in a poke pot. What can you do? So I peel the leaves off, literally. It's easy enough for a meal for me. I do like fresh cabbage, it's true. That's why I paid 50 pence. I normally pay 25p for what I buy, but what can you do? So then you get the cabbage leaves, literally. You just peel them and see the root, the main vein. You keep that separate, you see. The simple reason is always been clear. I'm going to boil it, and when it's finished boiling, I'll take it out in a minute. For all the rest of the cabbage I do, I just rip it up. That's all you've got to do. And leave the long bit, what can I say? And when it's cooked later on, you take it away. And cabbage is good for you, it's true. Makes lovely gravy also too. So I'm going to tell you my new leaf, literally. It's a third leaf for my dinner, you see. It'll take a couple of hours on slow, but I've got time, I'm unemployed, you know. So as I go on, what can I do? Next, I think an onion or two. So you get the onion, what can I say? Just chop the top off with a sharp knife, but be careful that way. Cut the bottom off too. And surf around, take a bit of root out, that's what you do. Peel the skin off. It's easy for me. Because I'm 50 years old, I've been cooking a long time, you see. Always live my own and always will do. Because I like my own food, I know it's cooked properly through. And as a poet, I've got to say, always wash your hands before you cook. Anyway, then you get the onion, and you know what you do. Cut it in small pieces, any size you want to. You can have big slices of onion, literally, it'll still all be cooked all the way through, you see. Because with the slow cooker, what can you do? Cook nice and slow, use less electric too. And do whatever you want to do. Put the veg in that you prefer, not what anybody else wants, it's just for you. And as a poet, I will have to say, this will do me a couple of days, it's okay. But I'm going to put bacon bits in later on, literally. But I prefer Asda ones, but these are Tesco ones. They're better for pizza, you see. When you go to Asda, what can I say? The bacon bits are nice big slices that way. But when you go to Tesco's, literally, they're nice if you like making pizzas. They're already little bits and cut for thee. So as I do, and as I say, you peel the onion, get the skin away. Once it's ripe and right for you, then it's time to cut it. That's what I shall do. But this bit of skin, what can I say? It's taking the mix. It's taking a bit of time down the way. So now I'll cut the bottom off again, it's true. And just chop the onion up in sizes, that'll suit you. That's what you should do. And the thing about it, literally, is you like your own food and you know how to do it for thee. I'm not a chef what I never could do. Because really I couldn't afford to waste money, and neither should you. So now I've got the slow cooker on, literally. It's got cabbage, onion in, you see. The awkward part for me, I say, is the mushrooms. They need a bit of the soil shot away. It won't do you any harm, what can I say? I've had the cheap mushrooms. It doesn't matter, because they're going to discolour anyway. When you cook them slow, this way, it doesn't matter whether fresh mushrooms are mushrooms. That's what I say. Well, I could put plenty in, it's true, because I got a big bag for 25p, you see. I hope you do too. It's called a bargain, that's what I do. So I pick the great bargains, and if I fancy that veg, it's at the right price, I buy it. And that's what you should do. Just dice them up little bits, it's true. As small or large as you want to. Because the meal's only got to please you, that's what I say. And if other people have a bit, you hope they appreciate it. Usually do anyway. But basic cooking, literally, you just stick all the stuff in, you see. Or what you fancy, what can I say? You just cut it up and let it boil away. All the flavours mix intensely, it's true. All the veg juice is good for gravy too. It makes the best gravy, that's what I say. You get all the goodness out of the veg that way. So now we come to the hard part, it's not really that way. I bought some old carrots. I got a load for 25p, could be a bit mouldy that way. But when you cut it off, as I do, it's just like fresh carrot. But not as expensive for you. Better for the environment, that's what I say. It saves you being thrown in landfill anyway. I'd rather peel it literally. And it still looks beautiful, and it's fresh carrot, you see. Because carrots like parsnips keep long and true. As long as you keep them in the dark, your onions too. I prefer the dark, I don't know why. I'm not the scientific type, yeah. But I know what works for me, and I hope you like it while I'm doing poetry. But in a weird way, it's true. I'm not doing poetry or poultry. I'm not doing chicken. I can't afford to. So as a poet, I've got to say, you've seen how simple it is in the modern day. And if you're lazy, literally, just wash your veg after the moldy carrot you see. And now it's all clean and sprung true. It's all nice and fresh. I missed a bit or two. So just wash it again, that's what I say. Keep it nice clean there and let it boil away. You cut the carrot any size, literally. Any size that will suit thee. But me, what can I do? The smaller, the easier to cook, it's true. But since I like all raw carrots, literally, it doesn't really bother me. The more you boil it, what can I say? The more the juices mix the flavours that way. I mean, this is fresh raw carrot, I say. I do like it that way. I got a piece of walnut from my garden, it's true. I stick that in. Leave it all together. When it's all cooked, just pick it out and throw it away, that's what I do. Now I boil the kettle. Very expensive for me. Called I live in English poverty. So as a poet, I've got to say, I only boil enough to cover the element anyway. I fill it full of water, that's what I do. Add a few stock cubes, maybe one or two, and then I slowly boil away, and all the flavours, they will stay. But with the meat, I've got to say, I'm doing bacon bits, so I'll microwave them for 3 minutes that way, stick them in the George Foreman literally, and all the fat will come out, which is better for thee. But with the spare water, you know what I'll do? I'll make a cup of tea. It'll be enough for one, not two. I just think little canny man, I've got to say, there's enough for one, I'm only on my own anyway. A few cheap herbs from Tesco's, that's what I say. A bit of the heavy strong powder, curry powder, that way you only need a bit by the way. The curry powder for me just adds a bit of flavour. It's not expensive, you see. But the one thing I think is a must for me is Tesco's. They're lovely, you see. I think it's stock cubes, that's what they call them, it's true. A penny a piece, and the flavour floods through. It's worth the extra bit, I say, because I'm not a big eater, you can tell by the way. So I just like my food to be nice and kind and true. And when people eat it, I like them to enjoy it as much as I do. This is how nice they are, I've got to say. I'm going to stir that in, make sure the mix okay. Mix in the spices and curry powder that way. And then I'll stick the lid on. Once I know everything's okay, I'll stick the lid on literally. Then I can't help it. I don't think them stock cubes, you see. Not too salty, it's true, they're just nice and good for me, I don't know about you. So later on I will do, show you how to cook the meat through and through. And when I've finished, what can I say? There's enough nice food, next to nothing. It'll last me 2 days anyway. Thank you.